The oldest instrument that measures time in the whole world is called a sundial. So that means the sun is the only thing that is centered around giving accurate time.
Okay.
Everything else is an invention that then comes from the sundial. Digital clock, analog clock, it comes from the sundial. So the sun then gives you day. When the sun sets, it gives you night. But nobody goes deep and asks, sorry, why does our day in Africa, most countries, South Africa being our own country, at 12 o'clock midnight, the next day starts when we are sleeping?
Yeah.
Why is that? That's nonsense.
Yeah.
It's because it came with colonization, where the countries or the areas that colonized us, or at least that were in charge of global colonization, because this was a major systematic thing. It wasn't by chance in J that people think we're just on a boat to there's a country there, and obviously they are scouts, they go back, they plan. It's a systematic thing that we discovered this, we nonsense discoveries, and then they know how to share the world, if that's even a thing. But the time thing that really I'd like our people to be aware of, Peno, is farmers in South Africa live by nature's time, but everybody else lives by the colonizer's time
and the calendar.
and the calendar. So it starts with the time, and then you can step into the calendar, correct? The seasons are opposite. You spoke of religion being an instrument of colonization, which it is. It's part of their systematic designs to swap your spiritual belief with their religion. And one of the things that you then see as evidence is just like the time. It's opposite, right? Midnight is supposed to be break of dawn,
Yeah.
which is in the morning,
Yes.
not there when you're sleeping. The cows go by that time. Some of us have farms and rehabs, and all of nature sleeps at sunset, wakes up at sunrise. Their day starts when the sun rises. All of nature starts that way. It's only humans, and Khagolo black, in particular black. Unfortunately, whites are a minority, but because we're the majority, blacks, we live opposite. We're not aligned to nature.
So how are we supposed to do it?
We're supposed to do it where 7 is actually where 1 is supposed to be. So the first hour of the day is the first hour of the sunrise. And then it continues that way. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and up until so 6, right now 6 is here, but 6 is actually at the top. Where 12 is, that's where 6 is.
Okay.
So just Google Ethiopia clock, then you'll understand what the most accurate time in Africa is. And it's not by genius or someone designed it. It's just
nature.
Nature, following nature, which is what all of nature does, animals, livestock, including plants.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, remember though, you're right. In farming, you need to follow nature.
Yeah, otherwise there's nothing you can farm.
Crop season is gone, everything is gone. So whoever...
We speak about, with Umkhuluntsingiza, we speak about African
calendar.
New Year, which...
September.
When you're being technical, it's the Southern Hemisphere New Year.
Yeah.
Which becomes 23, 24 September because
but we must explain,
seasonal.
We must explain to people more about that in depth so that they actually understand it at home. And if anyone is interested in decolonizing their own minds and perhaps their kids, they must be better equipped just from watching this, and it can lead them to more research.
You want to hit?
I can hit it.
Go for it, sir.
So when you say that religion was an instrument, you're correct. That they then came to substitute our beliefs.
Yeah.
And what the evidence of that is, you will see, example, Christmas Day.
Yes.
Santa Claus Day. When is Christmas? Christmas is 25th December. We all celebrated, us here. Even your parents will be upset that you did not come for Christmas lunch. But when you actually look at what Christmas is actually something called winter equinox. Winter equinox is a day that is furthest, when the earth is furthest from the sun. We can't get any further. So we're now making a U-turn while the earth is spinning or rotating on its axis. So if this is the sun, the earth doesn't only spin like this, it spins like this and also like this, right? So as it spins the furthest away from the sun, that's our coldest day of winter. And when it makes a U-turn, getting closer to the sun, naturally that will tell you we're getting warmer because we're going to the sun.
Okay.
So we're going to summer. It's a different season now. So that day, is a day that stories were created. Santa Claus, the real gift he's doing, that the real gift that he's bringing back to the people is the gift of light, the gift of the sun, because nothing grows.
Yes, sorry, it was celebration of spring.
It was then that's a spring equinox.
To what you were saying, for depending on where you were in the world, which is why even the Christmas tree, what we now have ornaments, it was apples to signify. And this is where paganism comes in.
100%.
To say we're celebrating spring and evergreen trees.
Season,
But la eMzansi thina, we're in the midst of heat and summer.
But when you look at Santa Claus, he's got reindeers on snow.
Why?
Because why does he have reindeers on snow? It's like Superman of back in the day, who then says the world is going into a darker place. We'll all die if it gets any further from the sun, because that's the truth. So I'm going to fetch with the reindeer. And when he comes back, once you see Santa, we know that he's using his might to pull the earth back to the sun. And that's the real present.